Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. If you're new, then welcome to this channel. Well, I'm back with one more interesting Python exercise. Well, this is all about VAT calculator using Python. First, let me tell you what is this VAT calculator, but before that, you guys must understand that this video is from the playlist of Python for Finance and Statistics, where the people who are interested in Python for Finance and Statistics can come here and learn Python by this finance and statistics concepts. And also this is actually the third exercise, guys. If you really want to learn more about this playlist, you can just go to the introduction, where I will be explaining what are we going to do once we done with this playlist. And yeah, so this is all about exercise 3. I'm gonna link that playlist in the description. You can just go there and go through each and every video and learn something new from each and every exercise. Let's buckle up to build this interesting VAT calculator in Python. But before that, let me explain you what is this VAT calculator in Python. VAT calculator is actually a value-added tax which is imposed on things or goods being sold. Like, it is actually an indirect tax which is added to the products which you don't know the tax exactly, and it is imposed on every stage of goods production, and it also starts from raw material till the final sale of the product. So it is imposed on each and every level of production and distribution of goods. In easy words, it is an indirect consumption tax on the value by which the amount of product has been increased at each level of its production and distribution. Okay, let me tell you guys what is this VAT exactly is. A tax which is added to the product's sales price is called VAT. Maybe, for example, you bought a pencil box. Okay, and that pencil box is, for example, $10, and in that $10, $2 will be this value added tax, which you don't know exactly how much you're paying, like how much tax you're paying for a particular product that you're getting. Okay, so value added tax, actually it changes, it depends upon the product that you're getting as well. And yeah, this is all about value added tax. A tax which you don't know how much you're paying, but it is actually combined with the sales price. That's what a VAT actually is. Okay, let me tell you what are these VAT rates, like value added tax rates. Actually, in UK, the default value is 20% of the product that you're buying. And yeah, this is actually when it comes to UK. And here we also have two rates. One is the reduced VAT rate is 5%. And there are some goods and services that you use reduced value added tax rates. Like, for example, we have electricity, we have some other government products, right? At that time, the value added tax rates will be 5%. And here we also have zero rate VAT. When do we have this zero rate VAT is actually when you're buying food. Like, these are the best examples for this value added tax rates. Okay, so in UK, 20% is actually the VAT rate, and the reduced VAT rate will be 5%. And here we have 0%, zero VAT rate. The thing is, we can add VAT and we can also remove the VAT. Let me tell you how can we do this. So first we have to know how to calculate VAT. So here, if you see, we can add VAT to the product rate, and also we can remove VAT from the product rate. So you don't have to worry about this formula that we have. This is actually the default formula that people use to calculate the VAT. First, what you'll do is you'll multiply this VAT with net amount. Net amount is nothing but the current product price. And if you do this by 100, you are going to get the value added tax, like how much value it got added. And here you are going to get the gross amount. If you want a gross amount, you just have to add this net amount with VAT. So if you do that, you will get this gross amount. And if you want tax, okay, like if you want this value added tax, you're just going to remove the net amount from the gross amount. It's simple. You just need two things. One is net amount and one is value added tax. One is gross amount. So if you want to add VAT, first what you'll do, first you'll find the VAT, and then you will add this VAT to this net amount, and then you'll get the gross amount. And if you want value added tax, you can just remove this net amount from the gross amount. And yeah, if you want to remove VAT, here we are adding the VAT. If you want to remove VAT, you can remove VAT with this formula. If you see here we have net amount, which is gross amount by 1 plus VAT by 100. So this is what you're going to do to get this net amount, which is the actual product price. And if you want to get the tax, you're going to do the same like here, gross amount minus net amount. This is what you are going to do. I hope you guys understand how to calculate VAT here. Here we are adding the VAT and here we are removing the VAT. So here you have to follow these 3 simple steps and here you have to follow 2 simple steps. And yeah, the thing is we are going to calculate these 2 important functions, which is add VAT and remove VAT. So we are going to work on these 2 things. So I hope you guys understood what is VAT and how to add VAT and how to remove VAT. You just have to follow this default process which is already there for us. You don't have to worry how and why they came like that. You just have to, our job is to just work on the logic based upon the formulas that they gave us. Okay, so let's go to our favorite coding editor and yeah, let's work on it. So according to this formula, we are going to work on it. So first, let's work on add VAT, okay? So here, let me create a function called add VAT. Okay, and here, first we'll create a variable called VAT because first we want a VAT. And there must be, and we'll just give input here, and we'll give enter value added tax. So here we are going to get value added tax, which is given by the user, and let's give caps here. Okay, once we got this one, we want the net value, which is actually the product price. So just create a variable called net price or net value. You can just give, this also must be in float, and just give input, and here we are going to get the net value. So just give enter the net value of the product. So this also must be in float because the tax rates must maybe in the form of floats. So let's give them in floats. And now once we got this one, okay, I made a mess here, let me fix it. Okay, now once we got this one, we just have to stick to the default formula which is there. So what you'll do first, you need VAT into net amount by 100, right? That's what you're going to do. So just give VAT equal to VAT into net value or net price by 100. That's what you're going to do here. And once you got this, now we want gross value. If you check it out here, we actually want gross amount or gross value. Just give gross value equal to VAT plus that net price that we have. And once we got this, we are going to focus on tax, which is gross amount minus net amount. So we are going to get tax. So just give tax equal to gross value minus net price. Yeah. So here you got this one. And once you got this one, you are going to print all of these things. How are you going to do that? So just print we need this in next line, so just give slash in here. Just creating a border like thing as the output so that user can understand it as output. Once you got this one, now what are you going to do is you are going to display your value added tax that is VAT is, let us show him in dollars, and we are going to format some stuff here. So just give okay, and just give dot format, which is tax. And also we have to print net price. Just give print net price or net amount. We are going to get it in dollar. We are going to do the same thing. Dot format net value. Which is net price. And once we got this, it's time to show up gross value. Gross value, which will be in dollars, and here you have to format it. So just give dot format here. And here you're going to show gross price. Yeah, this is what you're going to do when it comes to adding value added tax to the price, to the net price. Okay, now it's time to work on removing value added tax. So here, if you can see, you can remove VAT with this given formula. So first you're going to calculate the net amount, and then you're going to calculate the tax. So in order to calculate these two things, first and foremost thing is we want VAT and we also want gross value. So yeah, let's work on them. So just create a function called remove VAT, and here just ask VAT as input. So just give input, and you're going to ask the value added tax, value added tax, and once you got, you're going to ask gross value. So just give float, and here you're going to give input, and here you're going to give enter the gross value of the product. And once you got this, it's time to follow the steps given in the formula. So first, we'll calculate this net amount, which is gross amount by 1 plus VAT by 100. So we'll give net price equal to gross value by 1 plus VAT by 100. Once you got this, you're going to work on tax. So just give tax equal to gross value minus net value, which is net price, which is already there. Same here, like this, gross value minus net price. And once you got this, we are going to print these things. Just give a border here. Once you got this one, we are going to print all of them. You can copy this entire thing. Yeah, that's it. You're going to copy this thing. Now we are done with this add VAT and remove VAT, right? But how the user will call this function and how the user will know that it has two functions. One is add VAT and remove VAT. So for that, we have to work with the logic that user can understand. So for that, you can just give while true, which will run all the time, and just print main menu here. Just give a gap here so that user can understand that this is the main menu, and we are going to print three options to the user. So just print in the option 1, he can add VAT, which is this one, which is like tax on added value. Once he got this one, okay, and now we have to print this remove VAT option to the user. So just give remove VAT, which is added value tax, and 3 will be exit. Yeah. Now we will ask user to enter the input. So just give choice equal to int of input, and at the same time we'll print a message to the user. So just give enter your choice. Okay, and once we got this, if choice is 1, if this is the choice that user choose, then we have to work with this add VAT. Okay, so just to give, okay, let me work on this one. This is actually this true. And here, if the user chooses choice 1, that means if choice equal to 1, then just print the thing that we have here. As a layer here, like as a layout. And here you are going to call the function called add VAT. So just call add VAT here. And yeah, if you call add VAT here, it will go and it will take all those values as input and it will produce the output. Do the same thing with this thing. So I'm just gonna copy this one. But instead of if, we are going to give elif here. Okay, and elif, if choice is 2, then this time it will work with this one, remove VAT. And yeah, once you got this, you are going to work on remove VAT. So here we are going to give remove VAT as the method. And if the choice is 3, we are just going to come out of this while loop, which is true, by break. And if none of them is not chosen, and if user chooses something which is beyond this 1, 2, and 3. For example, if user chooses 4, then how can we tell to the user that he have chosen the wrong one? So for that, you just have to print oops, invalid choice. And yeah, this is what we did. Now let me see whether it will work or not. So first, let me run this one. First it will ask me to choose. So first let me work with add VAT. So add VAT tax on added value. So here we got something like this, and for example the tax is $10 and the net value is, for example, 100, and yeah, your value added tax is 1.10 and net price is $100 and gross value is +1, which is, so it will add this 100 with 1.10 and it will give you the gross value. For example, if you give 2, and now it will work on the remove VAT, and for example let's give $5 this time, and gross value, for example, $100. And if you see here, it actually removed the tax, which is 4.76, which is 95.24, and you got the gross value 100.00 according to the logic of this VAT. I can say that I don't know how this VAT exactly works, I don't know this logic, but still we can build a VAT calculator if you know the formulas. Our main job is to work with the logic and to give the desired output based upon the given values, and if that output matches with the real-time problem solving solutions, then we actually as a developers are going to do a very great job. Okay, don't think about this logic, how we got this, what is this value added tax. If you want to go through it, then yeah, you can go through it, but our main focus is to work on the code. You have to show them the desired output, but based on the given logic. That's what the actual goal of a developer is. So yeah, if you want, you can even remove the spaces here. Let me remove spaces here. And yeah, in this way this value added tax exactly works. In the next video, I'll be back with the application that we are going to build with this value added tax calculator. So next video is going to be so much fun because we are going to make a real-time application using Python modules over there. And yeah, I hope you guys understand how this VAT exactly works. What we did, we actually did two functions. We actually worked on two functions. One is added value tax, and one is we can remove the value added tax. Okay, and once we are good at it, we can ask user to work on these things, like by asking him what he actually want to do. If he want to add VAT, then he can click on choice 1. If he want to remove VAT, he can click on choice 2. If he clicks on 3, then he can come out of this program, something like that. So yeah, if he clicks beyond this thing, you can just tell user that that's invalid choice. We cannot work if that's the value, something like that. So yeah, this is all about value added tax. In the next video, I'll be back with one more interesting value added tax project. And yeah, see you in the next video. If you like the video, then hit that cute little like button. And if you're this far and if you still didn't subscribe to this channel, what are you waiting for? Just go there and tap the red button, because that really motivates us to make more interesting Python projects for you guys. See you in the next video.